All right, so on this episode, we are going to be working on our top tier residents. Top tier residents are going to need a lot of complicated things. First and foremost, we got to get them the bird tongues and aspic. It's going to be tough. We have to go to Albion for that. I did acquire an island that does have the bird population. So I've been working on that. Slightly concerned here about the beer production. Why aren't these guys getting any beer? I thought we had beer trade lines. Do we not?
It's a fine day for a fight.
Huh. Let's take a look and see why that's going on. Not 100% sure. Let's take a look at our beer island on in Albion. Plenty of beer on the island. We probably just have to send another boat. I mean, it takes so long to get from Albion over back to the main islands that we're just going to have to send another boat. Just keep getting those trade lines in. So we'll send another boat here with just loaded up fully.
The truth is never optional.
And that should kind of sort itself out there. That's fine. That's fine. All right, cool. So we got that trade line set up. There's more boats. This is a nice little healthy production island here in Albion. These guys want this iron ore. I don't know why. Just don't know if I feel like doing that. Maybe we can buy it. Don't know. Got a lot of silver ore, that's for sure. Let me just see if I can just buy it. Okay, so we're going back here. Again, we need to build our bird tongues population, but in order to do that, we have to make sure that we get these citizens at least up to the nobles, because the nobles are the ones that'll be able to catch the birds. So
there's worse than an evening at the hearth.
but before we can do that, I think we can kind of not cheat a little bit, but at least we can maybe buy some things for right now, just so we can get them upgraded, and then kind of go from there. So let's buy what these guys are going to need to be upgraded. So they're going to need bread, sausage, brooches, and soap. Let's buy all that right now. Sausage, bread, soap. Where's the olive oil? Olive oil. Just buy everything. Once we get them upgraded, then it doesn't really matter. Those are the top tier citizens anyway. I'm not even worried about that. Anything else they need?
Decent scran on cockles.
Not
Shells
really.
are handy too.
Roaches, pots. And then the brooches. Yeah, and those things are getting filled. That's great. So we'll be able to upgrade these guys pretty quickly. That's awesome. Okay, so that helps us out. I'd like to have at least 100, maybe, well, it's going to be about 50 of those nobles. That should be plenty for all the bird tongues and stuff. Okay, and now we can upgrade them. Perfect.
Them sausages almost taste of some.
Perfect. Now we have 63 nobles. That is fantastic.
You're in a position to act.
Awesome. Okay, cool. So let's do it now. That was easy. Okay, so let's get our bird tongues going. We have enough. We can do a bunch of pigs too. They need pigs. They also need some mercators, which that's fine. Let's start with the most complicated one first. The actual bird tongues themselves, because then we can work backwards in the supply chain. So there's 3 of them. We're gonna need these tongue pickers. These might be 1-to-1, almost. These are 2-to-1. And then we'll need the bird catchers, which is 130. So we can have 4 of these bird catchers. And that'll be okay. Okay, so we got 4 bird catchers, we got 4 tongue pickers, and we've got 3 of the bird tongues and aspic. We are going to need some pigs and some lard and some charcoal. That is no problem. Wait, do they need a... Yeah, they need a warehouse over here. Perfect. Let's work on the pigs. Okay, that looks good, and we'll need some charcoal. We should be chilling. And these guys need a warehouse. All right.
I await your instruction.
So in theory, we should be making bird tongues and aspic. In theory. We look at our production chain because that will tell us where we're at. Tongues are good. We look at the lard and the pigs. Lard and the pigs are good. Everything looks good. So by that measure, we can actually start a trade route. What's the name of this island? Dinfalid. So Dinfalid to our gyros. And there we go. Trade route set up for that. What are the? Why are they missing? Oh, they're missing the lard.
I promised the dogs didn't eat them.
Man, this is such a complicated supply chain. That's okay. The lard's coming. And we are making our first bird tongues. That is phenomenal. Cool.
Stop that cart! I left my eel in there!
Uh-oh. Okay. So that should take care of itself. Nothing else we need to do here. Let's go ahead and go back to Albion and take a look and see what's going on with what else they need.
Delicacies for the gods. The mob deserve
Bird tongues are coming.
grain.
We are going to need necklaces. And I remember the problem before was that I don't have any islands that I can mine gold from. So what the plan was at that point was to get as much money as we can, and then we can console or hire this lady. Hold on. We can get enough money.
You're not here about the goat, are you?
I can buy her out of all of our islands for 79.6 million. Once we do that, we'll have plenty of place for for golden things. So that's kind of the plan here. But we're nowhere near there yet. So we really need to focus on giving these guys whatever they need and then kind of going from there. I can't even get them necklaces right now. I can get them cloaks. And I could probably get them the beds. Yes, I can. Which we might even be able to actually do all of this right now. Yeah. We can do the beds right now. We have everything we need on this island to do so. What is this? It's fire safety, prestige. I don't know. Let's put this out of the way. Let's have like a little corner here where we're doing the bed stuff. You think one of those will be enough? I don't know. No, we're probably going to need 2 of those. Go into production menu, scroll down. I just built 2 of them. 3? No way. Yeah, wow. 3, maybe even 4. My gosh, what a pain. Okay, well. Got to do it, right? All right, so 4 of them should be sufficient. There we go. Yeah, it is. All right, so I always like to work backwards in the production chain, remember. So we got the beds, but now we need the cushion stuffer. So we'll build as many of these as it requires. All right, I guess 4 of them at least. Cushion stuffer 4 is fine. We are importing the Sardic wood, I believe. Let me look at... Yes, we are importing the Sardic wood, so that's fine. At this point, we just need flax and then the dye, which I know that we're probably going to need more flax. Let me look at that. Yeah, maybe like 1 more flax farm. Where do I want this flax farm? We can put that. We can put it here. There's water here. Maybe even curve it around too. Yeah, that looks good. And then that should get us up to where we need for flax. And it does. Tyrant purple is very bad. We need at least 2 more of those. I hate this stuff. We need like 3 more of those. Good lord. Stuff is awful. Oh goodness, where am I going to put these? Is that enough Tyrant purple? Barely. Well, I could see. Barely. Okay, that's enough Tyrant purple. We're going to need a heck of a lot more shells. Which shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem because we do have a lot of waterways here. Four ought to do it. Let me look at our shells. Man, 4 won't do it. We need more. Well, I guess because of how awesome this is. And because this game lets us extend out into the harbor, we can just build more here. So let's do that. That might be too much over there. Man, if it lets me do this, I would be stoked. And it does. That is so awesome. And yes, now we have enough shells, everything, the wood, the tablets. Yeah, so they should be making the cotton now. Or excuse me, they should be making the beds now. Or what are they called? Loungers. I'm calling them beds. Nice. Cool. So we have the loungers. The bird tongues should be on their way. Just need the necklaces and cloaks. We can actually work on the cloaks in Albion. And again, as we're doing this, we're increasing our population and our income is going up too. So that's fantastic. Let's head over to Albion and take a look at how our bird tongues are doing. I guess they're doing okay. I hope that ship actually came and got it. I think it did. All right, cloaks. We haven't even unlocked cloaks yet. That would have to be done over here because we need Eldermen.
What little? Enjoy what you have.
So we can upgrade these waiters.
That's enough torques for today.
So we can upgrade these
I'd
smiths.
freeze in one of those breezy togas.
Smiths are upgraded to Eldermen. Why can't I have more Eldermen? What is going on here? I think it's population dependent, honestly. Yeah, I've run into this before. Oh, yeah, so you need at least 250 Eldermen. That should unlock all that. I just don't know how we get there from here. Do I have any other areas where I can have a small population? I don't think so. Man, we just really need more islands. Oh, goodness. This game's hard. Late game is hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. I guess I did take over this island at one point. Yeah, I did. We can actually use this. This is perfect. We can build a strong Elderman, Smith Elderman island over here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take this whole thing Riverford and make a strong Elderman city here. And let's actually take the time to make this island look beautiful. Because there's a lot of land here. And I think we can really do some good things here. Let's do it. Let's get all the things we need. Yeah, this will be cool. Yeah, we can have this whole island as a bunch of upgraded Celtic people. This will be a Celtic island, Riverford. I like it. So while our supplies are being shipped to that island, because I don't feel like making it, take a look at our... Take a look at these guys. How are these guys doing? Bird tongues have not arrived yet. And we're also going to need mirrors, which is okay because that one island has a bunch of silver. Our bird tongue should be on the way. That's fine. We can actually also make these too. Oh, these are so complicated. I don't know. We're not going to worry about those right now. Let's worry about something that's fun and interesting. Expanding that other island. Cool. We have our supplies. Let's do it. Let me do this first before I run out of them. Let's get depots. And then raise our buying up here. Sweet. Perfect. Let's get to working. Remember, there's going to be no Romans on this island. Okay? Why? Because I don't want them. Not right now. It's going to be strictly a Celtic island. For the good of all Celts everywhere. Let's also put down this, because this will help us. We need Governor's Villa. Perfect. Fuel efficiency. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Let's build our homes. Always got to do the brick roads or the concrete roads. Anything else is just annoying. Okay, that looks good. Let me spin this. Fantastic. Give me 14 of them right now. Fantastic. This is going wonderfully. We are going to need eels and cockle. Eels. Eels. Probably gonna need a warehouse. Definitely gonna need reed shoes. So let's get a couple of reed farms.
Life's a work of net and line.
Reed farms. All right, 3 reed farms should do it. Perfect. Gonna need a hospital. Gonna need some vigilantes, whatever that's called, vigilees. They will need shoe weavers. And we'll get them some spinners. Let's plant our hemp farm. Maybe 2 of them. That's good enough. 2.5. That's fine. Okay. So. Oh, we are missing the cockles. All right, that looks good. That looks good to give me 15 of them. Ships cannot land. Oh, we're almost out of wood. Yikes.
I await your instruction.
All right, well, while our supplies are coming, we need to...
Love a horse on market day. Turn 'em out so fine.
Let's go check on Lantium. Bird tongues have not arrived yet. All right, everybody's just kind of chilling over here. That's fine. Can we get filled on our wood, please? There's a ship coming. Probably filled. There you go. Okay. Warehouse down here. These guys should have almost everything they need. Let me look at our production menu. Yeah, everything looks great. We can actually, before upgrading, we can expand. I don't have enough wood for that, though. We can expand quite a bit, actually. Need some more wood. I need some lady to come by with a ship, please. Can I get filled, please? While that's doing that, let me just take a look at our birds. I mean, we may not have enough birds. Are they consuming the bird tongues? I don't understand. Well, I don't have enough nobles to deal with it, so... Unless we want to... do that. And then upgrade these again. And we can just double our bird tongues. Okay, that works. And then we could just double this, whatever we just did. Need more mercators, though. Okay. I'm okay with this. Let's get 2 more bird tongues. Actually, let's get this down. This will just help everybody. And we should probably do an aqueduct, because why not? It's unlocked. Get rid of her, put her somewhere else. Spread this out a bit. Okay, well, now they have water. And now we have plenty more, so we can actually just double this. What were these? 3? 1, 2, 3. Need. Take a look at the pickers. Need about 2 or 3 of those.
The water flows and you dictate its path. It is clever and essential. We share an interest.
Yeah, sure. One more tongue picker. Probably gonna need more lard and stuff. We do need more birds, so take care of that. Okay, that should be enough birds. And it's not. Oh my goodness. I don't know where I'm going to put these things. Isn't there a research node for birds not on the water? I don't think so. I thought there was a research node that said that you can have the bird catchers on the just on land, but I guess not. What is this? Maybe I'm sorely mistaken. Oh yeah, there is. It's right here. Can use forest and meadows. Let's get rid of that. Let's do this first. All right, that'll be perfect. All right, well, this is going to have to just be enough birds for right now. Let me look at our pigs. We need more lard. Let's look at our charcoal. We have plenty of charcoal. Let's make sure our lard is okay, and it is. All right, everything looks fine for right now. Let's give this island a... Oh, jeez, I don't even know where we would put this. I don't even think we can put this anywhere reasonable. Yeah. Sorry, Elderman, but... I cannot make room for this. Yeah, that's a shame. Oh well. Okay, what were we doing? We got the bird situation figured out. Now we were down here building this, and we have plenty of wood now. So let's go ahead and expand this. Completely messed that up. Okay. Market. Hearth.
The games have ended.
Wonderful. Hearth. Okay. We are solid. See if there's anything else we need. No, we're good. We're good. We are clear to keep expanding. Let's actually take most of this and put it over here. And I cannot. Okay. Guess that's not going to happen. Okay, well, let's do it manually then. All right. That's a lot. Nothing we can't handle. All right, that looks fantastic. Check on our production after all that. And we're going to need cockles, eels, and tunics. And we're just going to need everything. Well, maybe, I don't know, 2 of these. And 2 of these. Another health. Another fire station. Another police station. Another warehouse. We need more cockles. Maybe 2 more of these. We are speed running. Okay. Probably could use some more reach. 1 more reach shoe somewhere. Put it over. What are we doing? Why are we over here? What is going on here? There we go. Yeah, let's put that reed shoe like right here. Excellent. And control Q. We're gonna need some more eels, and that's about it for right now. So, let's give them what they need. Perfect. So the flight of birds was just discovered. That is awesome. So actually, now let's go back here. You can actually just put birds anywhere. That is very useful. Oh, it's what? I thought the flight of birds let me put them anywhere. Oh, it's at the edge of, okay. Okay, so that'll work. All right, do we have enough birds now? Yes, plenty. Just need some more tongues and maybe some lard. Tongue pickers and lard. Is that enough? Yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I think we solved our bird tongue population issue. Okay. Go back to our main Celtic island here. Everybody has what they need. So let's start working on our smiths. This is going to be smiths. That's a lot of smiths, dude. They need recreation ground and a phantom. And guess what? They got it. They will need cheese and beer. Which in reality, I think we can just have a little boat that goes from here to there. We're making so much of it here, why even waste our time? Do I have a little boat here? If not, we'll just buy one.
Often can't see your hands in front of your face.
Yeah, we'll just buy this one.
Possibly require.
This is the
I know little
Sarianaku.
of sail and oar.
So let's go to, let's figure this out. Pendle Craig to Riverford. New trade routes. Sarianaku. Pendle Craig to Riverford. We're gonna do, I don't know, 25 tons of cheese maybe? And then 25 tons of beer. I fear that might be too much, but we'll see how that works out. Okay, cheese and beer has been sorted. Cloaks and all that stuff, I don't know. Boy, that's tough. I don't even think I had them on the other island.
I never say no to a beer.
I had the drinking horns and the torques. Are we making all this stuff here? Yeah. There's only one on the island. I mean, could very easily make it because it's just copper. I think copper's over here, yeah. What's going on over here? Okay, well then let's mine the copper then. Two should be plenty. Torques, it's copper, and Torques twister. We probably just need what, 2? What is this? 130, 30. See what it looks like with 2. Yeah, we should probably have 2. We also need some charcoal. I think we can get away with 1. And we can. Alright, so torques look good, copper looks good. Alright, cool, so they have that.
A decision, your judiciousness.
Neptulina. Oh, we need, Oh, we don't. We're good.
The lad's gearing up to chase his first cheese.
Let me look at these drinking horns. Tin. I think we are mining tin over here. Yeah, we have plenty of tin. Buy another boat.
Weird. You buying a boat from a Breton boy?
This boat is Misty Stumbler. take our tin and send it over. Misty Stumbler, Pendle Craig, to Riverford. And that would be tin. That's plenty of tin. And I think I just want to make sure we're mining, not buying the tin. Let me check that real quick. Yeah, we're mining. We have plenty of tin. Cool. So that'll take care of itself, and we're going to need at least 2 of these, probably. Let's see how many of the cattle we need. I don't know, maybe 2. Start out with 2, see what that does for us. Maybe even 1. Okay.
Give me something to work with.
Look at our production. Let's look at our cattle. Yeah, that's plenty. And then the necklaces are good, and then the shoehorns are good. How many hours am I into this game? I am, gosh, I've been playing nonstop for, I've been playing almost every day since it came out. I would probably say about maybe 200-300 hours total in this playthrough alone. I don't know how long this playthrough is, but this playthrough alone is probably 50, but I've destroyed and rebuilt and started over many times. So I appreciate the 25 tons of cheese. Thanks.
How's looking after the land?
Okay. So the torques are good. Drinking hordes are coming with the tin. We gotta worry about this, and I hate this supply chain. Oh gosh, I hate it so much. I don't really want to do this. I mean, if we're importing tin and we already have copper on the island, we'd very easily have a bronze smelter. How many of these things do we need? Let's work backwards. 1, maybe 2. I just put 1 down. 1 should actually be enough. But then how many of these do we need? Bronze smelters. I don't know. We're going to run out of... No, we're not. We do need this, but I think we can probably steal it from somewhere else. Dye plants. Yeah, I can put a bunch of dye plants here in Dinfeld. Yeah, that'll be okay. And then we can just export this over back there. Preferably would like to have it getting water. All right, if that's not enough dye plants, I don't know what it is. So Dinfeld to Riverford, we would need to import the dye. Buy another ship, I guess.
Sometimes I dream of sailing home.
What's the name of this? Kings's
Then I
Light
remember my work's
3.
not done.
Dinfeld. Kings's Light 3. We need from Dinfeld. Come on. Dinfeld to Riverford. And then the dye. Dye plant. Dye plant. Okay. Game looks fun with boosting. Oh yeah. Totally fun. It's actually addicting, honestly. Oh yeah. I mean, you can get sucked in for hours. Especially towards late game where these production chains get so complicated and like the resources aren't on all the islands. So that's done. What's going on here? Oh, they need dye plants. Okay, so I set up the dye plant trade route, so that should be coming. Just want to make sure that that's enough, and it is. We should be solid once those dye plants get here. And my whole goal was for this island was to get to the highest tier population of the Celtic people, because they're going to need some specialized things that well, maybe we just messed up. I don't know. That's good enough. Who makes the mirrors? Because we're gonna, if we go back to our Roman part here, the only reason why we're doing any of this is because these guys need things that can only be produced over there. So mirrors are supplied by nobles. Anything else? Patricians, Eldermen. So we can make the chariots, actually. Once we upgrade all these to the Eldermen. Okay, well... we're going to need another island just for the Romanized population. Maybe we can grab this one. I like the trees on this one. This one actually looks dope. Let me, I don't have any idle ships here. Let's send a ship over here and grab this island for our Romanized. It's not as big as I wanted it, but it is. And then our dye plant should be coming, and I think in the meantime we can actually upgrade all these. Yeah, we can. Let's do half. Not get crazy here. They need an elder council. We're gonna move this out of the way. Alright, so now we've upgraded to the elders. They look cool. We need an elder council. Let's build them one. We need marble slabs. What are those things called? I'm buying it. I'm not making it. Sorry. We need granite. Oh yeah. I'm excited. Yeah, this does look good. And our ship did arrive. And there we go. It's ours. This looks cool. We can make this all Roman. We can take these and make them aqueducts. This will be cool. Let me set buy orders for all the supplies, because I hate making things. This takes up so much space, and I have plenty of money. Concrete, bottle and daub, whatever that is. That looks good. Fine. We'll let that sit there. We'll let the ships come and supply us with the building materials. Let me do one more thing. Yeah, I don't have the supplies to upgrade the trading post. That's fine. Okay. So, theoretically, these guys should now have everything.
Beer and we'll talk.
Except for trousers. Oh, the whole reason why I did this was for the cloaks. That's right. Okay, so if we go back to Lantium, one of the main things they needed in our big was the cloaks. What is this? But we had a temple. Yes. Cloaks. Perfect. Yes, cloaks. So they need cloaks to be happy, which can only be made in Albion by Eldermen. Luckily for us, we have a huge Elderman population.
I never say no to a beer.
Yeah, me neither, brother. So let's get them happy and build them their Elder Council.
You have allowed the people of Albion to muddle on in their confusion.
Whatever.
Adult.
Look at that. Council for the Elders. That looks cool. Fantastic. Okay. So our whole purpose was to what? They need wine and roast beef, which we don't even... Oh, we have herbs here. We can make the roast beef here. Absolutely, we can. Let me plant some herbs somewhere. Put the herbs down here. What? Hold on. The herbs are need what? I guess it's called a salt wort. Okay. Come on, GPU, you can do it. There you go. Okay, fine. We'll just have 2 of these. Cows. We may only need 1 or 2 of these. The roast beef, yeah, we only need 1, and then our cows look good too. So let me just make sure my charcoal is okay, and it is. So yeah, that
Your wares by beast or boat.
takes care of itself. What's the matter?
Chiefs coming through.
Not enough fuel. We're making plenty of coal. What are you talking about? I don't know. It's gathering itself. Cloaks. This is what I was most concerned about. We have copper. To be honest with you, is there anyone on bad terms with you, like potential war? No, but if you look at my other videos, there were. I did get rid of them a lot. Did get rid of a lot of them. So that was fun. I mean, I had a huge military. They're all resting now. I can show you where they're at. This is just about half of what they were. They're all encamped right now. When you encamp them, it actually saves money. You don't have to pay them as much when they're encamped. But I have alliances with just about everyone.
Seen it all.
And like, if you look here, these were my enemies. They're all dead and gone and not in the game anymore. But what's cool about it is you could actually add them back if you wanted to.
The Empire's prospector. Come to Talia.
Yeah, there she is up there. I guess she's not really dead. She's just kind of hidden.
Oh, but we have those numbers already. Procurator Corvinus says it is only a guess.
All right, stop talking. My primary focus right now is to get enough money that I can basically take over all of this lady's islands. Because if you look at the map here on the left, I don't have any more room. That's it. But this lady has all these different islands and stuff where we can really just go crazy. But I need like $80 million to do that. And the best way to make money is to have the highest tier population. So, yeah. So we're just working on these high tier populations and getting them everything they need, which we're almost there. Which is why we're working on cloaks right now. But yeah, like once you get into later stages of the game, it becomes really a grind. It takes up time. It's very rewarding, you know. Maybe we can start some games here. Local gladiator games. They need some wine and steel. That's fine. They'll prep for that. And what that'll do is actually boost prestige and happiness on the island. Just give us more money, more population. So. Alright, so these Eldermen should be really happy. Yeah, look, he's humming.
Every hall is more peaceful for a song.
And I need to put them to work with the cloaks. So let's give them said cloaks. Let's work backwards, though. Remember, I just start building these random supply things. I'm never going to know how much I need. So I'm going to make as many cloak factories as I can, because, again, most of it's going to be exported anyway. Keep an eye on our workforce. Alright, I am reasonably convinced that's enough. Then if we go into our production menu, we'll see how deep in debt. So we need sheep. So we need at least 8 sheep. Which, where can we put all these sheeps? Over here should be fine. I mean, some people are really good at, like, making all this look beautiful. I'm not. Pretty well versed on the strategy, but you know, it just takes time. Some people are like really like artists with this stuff. What were we doing? Oh yeah, sheeps. But I don't like it not being symmetrical. All right, that's 4 sheep farms. That's just barely enough sheep. Gonna need one more. Maybe we can squeeze it over here. I don't plan on mining anything else. Okay, so sheeps are done. We have copper. Don't know why we need copper. And we're gonna need the green hands, whatever that is. Yeah, dude, it is awesome. And it's definitely a grind. I'm excited because next month there'll be an expansion pack, so we can actually have some new content. Sheeps are good. Let's do sheeps are good. Green hands. Let me look, whatever that is. I guess they're crushing up the copper for the green color. We'll need 8 of those. Are you kidding me? I don't know if we have enough people for all that. Oh my goodness. We're gonna run out of people. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to upgrade all of these guys. Oh no. Okay, well, we had to do what we had to do. We need 2 more. These late game production, gosh, it's tricky. We're gonna run out of smiths too. We only have 25 of them. But I'm pretty sure we're importing enough dye plants, so that's a positive. Yeah, we are. We have plenty. So
you deserve august felicitations for your deeds.
Neptunina, whatever, pay for all the festivals, whatever. Dare I say I think we're okay now? this. No, we're not. We need copper. My gosh, do we need. Luckily for us, we have plenty of mines. I don't think we have enough people to mine the mines, but we'll find out in a second. No. Well, yeah, maybe. That looks so stupid. Whatever. Albion's not beautiful. Lantium is. Is that enough copper for everyone? Should we just get one more? We need one more. Okay. If I go in here into my production menu and that's not enough copper, I'm going to be really mad. Barely. Look at that. Whew. Okay. And then all of these factories for the cloaks are working. So at this point, we can leave this alone and we can set up a trade route. But I want one of the biggest ships that we have because it takes a while to get from here all the way back to Italy or whatever. So let's find one of our biggest ships. This guy. We're going to go from Riverford back to our main expensive prized possession island. That's going to be cloaks. Even though there's not that much on the island yet, by the time this ship gets there... How many cargo slots do we have? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. The only other thing I'm concerned about is the dye crop. That is a concern of mine. I mean, we are importing it. Let's just set a buy. How much is it? It's only 8 denarii. Just keep a minimum stock of 100, and we'll just have to buy it if it goes below. Which I don't think it will. Okay, we're done. Achieved. In about 30 minutes or so, they'll come pick up all the cloaks and take it back to where we need to go. Let me just check on these guys real quick. Oh.
I want my little cone of walnuts to crunch along.
Cloaks. I can't do anything about necklaces right now because I don't have any islands that have gold. Mirrors are going to be a problem. But I have a solution for said mirrors because they require nobles, which is the Romanized version of the people in Albion. And we've already acquired an island to set up our Romanized population right here. 88 million to buy her out. Or for your military. Yeah, so you can buy her out, right? That's an option. Or you can just take over her islands and start a war. The problem is, like if I go here, as of right now, she has way more military and way more boats. I would almost certainly lose. And that's just because she has so many islands. So
you're in the market for livers, Aranitu.
I mean, I could spend another 20 hours building ships, recruiting
These
people.
are not sheep or goat.
But I've already done
Where
all
did you
that.
take these from?
And it really is a pain. So,
Don't worry, they aren't using them.
and it's fun. I mean, if you want to have that, angle to do so, like you can do that. That's totally fine. But let me show you the map. Like these are all her. Oh wait. If we go back to Italy or Lantium, all these blue things, that's all her islands. And like she's got fortifications. I mean, she's got stone walls. I mean, it would just be. It's doable. Don't get me wrong, but it would be a huge pain. I'd rather at this stage, because I've been playing for so long, just relax, build up the money, build beautiful islands, and then when I have the money, just buy her out. Then I'll just go here to diplomacy, and then I'll just yeah. So it says for 80. I don't really know the difference between these two, but for 80 million, persuade your ally to give up their ambitions and become part of your entourage. You receive all their islands as vassal cities and keep their alliance in effect.
There's always a margin for error, of course.
And then they join your court as a specialist. So basically, all of her islands will be mine, which we will need because we don't have any gold. She has a huge island over here that has a bunch of gold. I guess in theory we could invade her right now, but I'm not. If you look at my videos on my channel, I've invaded everybody. I just don't feel like doing that right. That's just not where I'm at. I just can't. I've spent so much time building military that I'm kind of done with it right now. I just want to build. Okay, it is time to work on our Roman islands so we can get these guys supplied with mirrors. Luckily for us, we already bought that island. But we didn't buy it, we just settled it. And now we have enough things because we bought it. I like to set up the depots so we have more storage capacity. And upgrade this harbor so we have better, more efficient loading and unloading. Then go into here. Since we have more capacity, we can buy more materials, which is a small island. We don't really need all this, but whatever. Oh yeah, that was my reasoning. Alright, we have more than enough supplies to actually get this going. Now, you don't have to do what I'm doing, like buy all these supplies. Like, I can sit here, take my time, like literally build the forest if I want to, chop down the wood, get the wood, and you would typically do that in the beginning of the game if you didn't have any money. But to speed things up, you can just set a buy order for the construction materials. So that's why I'm kind of doing it that way. Just to kind of speed things up, and because like if I were to build this, it takes up a lot of land. I can't even have roads through here because they need the area for the plant the trees and stuff. So I ain't even not even worry about that. And then the roads, you could just build dirt roads for cheap, but you need more like warehouses. The roads just are not as efficient. Loading things is not as efficient. So I choose to buy the gravel or the paved roads. Now the question we have to ask ourselves, because this is a small island, it's not going to be easy. Where do we want the center of our population to be? I'm thinking the problem is if we build up here, the aqueducts won't flow. Yeah, they might, because they don't flow uphill, so we'd have to flow down here and then down this way. Yeah, that'll work.
You know best.
Thumbs up kill, thumbs down spare. Well, what does it do? Alright, well, happiness is fine. Sorry, we gotta kill him. One swift motion, the blood runs through. Yeah, it is. This island is dope. Alright. First thing we need to do is have a governor's villa on the island, and this is a perfect area up here to have this. Overlooking the water. That looks great. Any specialists lying around? Nope. What was my purpose for this again? We wanted to have the mirrors, right? So we'll get there. It's going to take some time. Let me build out the aqueducts first.
as high as we can go up here. Perfect. And if we select it, that entire area will be good. We can build our main city here for right now. Let's do that. Again, I'm not a artist, so I try and build in a grid pattern. Some people do crazy things, but I do what I can. Okay, these... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's not good. There's no marshland here. I guess we'll have to buy the eels. I've never run into that. Get them a market, get them a bar. Yeah, I can't put eels here. Okay, I guess we're buying eels. We can put the cockles down. Slightly concerned about our harbor space, but... I can't even build reed shoes. Let's just buy the reeds then. That's cheap. I've never had this before in Albion. I've never had an island that didn't have any marshes. I can plant the hemp, which I will do all around the... I think that'll look cool. All around the villa. Yeah, it looks dope. They'll need a warehouse for all that. Yeah, this gets tricky here. Think about this.
The materials haven't arrived. Don't be going to market for a friendly horse.
Are we buying eels? I can't remember. Might be. Yeah, we're buying eels. Okay, cool. All right, so they'll at least have something to eat. They're good.
A winkle among your cockles is a gift from the sea.
Okay, so we're actually good. We can upgrade these here to Romans in a second. Come on.
Song and a war mark do me the world of good.
Come on. There we go. All right, so Romans. Nice. And before we get ourselves in too much of a twist here, let's build this down here. Yeah, we're gonna have to move this, unfortunately. Just leave this down here for future expansion, and then I believe if we connect them, it doubles the output. No, that does not. All right, well, we're not going to do nearly enough. All that. That's fine.
Shoes of reed are better than none shoes at all.
I would have to agree.
Just about.
All right, so this is going to be complicated. This is going to take a few hours. I am stopping here. If you were watching, I really, really appreciate you watching. We've done a lot. Done this an hour and a half. It's like 2 in the morning. I will be back. So make sure you subscribe.